Welcome to the Shifnal podcast, sponsored by Princeborough. We've had a bit of a change over the summer. We've got a brand new manager, so welcome to Connor Patterson. Welcome, Connor.
Thank you very much, mate.
Connor, give us a bit of your history in football so far.
Well, I started in grassroots football 4 seasons ago with a Sunday league I started. I didn't know many players at all in the area. A couple of players that I got in that knew other players around the local area that come in and helped me. I then grew to know players, become really successful on a Sunday, won everything there pretty much is to win. Won the league the last 4 years in a row, won the county cup this year, won the Telford treble last season. So as far as Sunday football goes, we've pretty much won everything there is to win. And I've ended up growing and knowing a lot of lads from the area through Sunday football who has helped me get to where I am now.
Brilliant, and obviously your success in Sunday football's led to you having jobs on a Saturday as well?
Yeah, so obviously I started on Sunday football. I started in Sunday football and then I ended up becoming assistant manager at Allscott, whereas I was there for 2 seasons and become assistant manager at Wellington Amateurs. With Tom White as manager, me and Tom got a great side there at Welliams. We won the county cup in our first season there. Just missed out on playoffs, and then me and Tom went separate ways. He went to Dawley Town, and I then got a job at Shawbury United. It was my first season at Step 6, managing at Shawbury last season. We had a bit of a slow start. Come to the end of the season when I got my squad right and got everything right, we really pushed up the league and had a strong finish and finished 10th last season. So, hopefully this season with the backing of the club and everything, I can really push on and prove to everyone why I'm here at Shifnal Town as well.
And where was Shawbury playing from last season? Because I've read through Twitter and stuff, they're going back to their own ground next season.
Last season Shawbury played at Ludlow, which
okay.
a bit of a hard one for us and the lads, with travelling and stuff. Obviously midweek games and stuff like that, so when we're finishing work it's a 40-minute travel, so it's not ideal for us. But Shawbury this season, the pitch isn't ready, but they're playing from Shrewsbury Town's 3G,
right.
Using Shrewsbury Town's facilities,
okay.
So I'm aware anyway.
And you're a Telford lad, did you grow up in Telford, go to
Yes,
secondary
mate.
school and stuff?
Always lived in Telford all my life. I went to BRJ secondary school.
Yeah. And am I right in saying, I've heard through the grapevine, you're only 28 now?
Yes, mate, I'm 28.
Wow, so you must have started your football management career quite early?
Yes, mate, yeah, I started managing, I think, 4 years ago, so...
Yeah?
Yeah, mate,
I see you've done really well in a short space of time.
Yes, mate, yeah, well, I've been trying anyway.
Yeah, fair play to you. So, what are your hopes, now you're manager of Shifnal, what are you hoping to achieve this season?
Well, mate, ever since I started football, I've always looked at Shifnal and thought, I want that job. So for me now, it's just to go out there and try and prove to everyone why I've been given this job and just back myself, back my players, and hopefully the results and the rewards will come for everyone.
And what I'm getting since you've come to the club is that we're getting a real people are behind you vibe and Telford are behind you, whereas in recent years we've had people in charge of the team who aren't Telford based, aren't Shifnal based, and we're not necessarily getting the crowds in that you'd expect us to get, but I really get the impression that with you as manager and the players that you're bringing in, it's going to bring the following as well.
Well, yeah, mate, like I say, you've only got to look on a Sunday morning, we've had 250 people stood on the sideline watching us on a Sunday morning. I'm quite well known in the area, so hopefully this season, I can bring a few more people through the gates for Shifnal, and help back the club and back the boys on the pitch.
Absolutely. And do you want to talk about a few of the players that have already been confirmed? So, for example, Joe Cuff, people like that?
Yeah, mate, like I say, with Joe Cuff, Joe's coming in. He brings bags of quality. He's going to score goals, and, he's definitely going to help Shifnal Town this season and push us in the right direction.
Brilliant. And also, you've got a couple of lads as well from Shawbury?
Yes, mate. I think I've brought so far 2 lads from Shawbury, 3 lads, being Ivan Bagri, Joe Thomas, and Jack Fishman. All 3 of them played for me last season. Couldn't say a bad thing about any of them. Give me absolutely everything on the pitch and off the pitch. So credit to them 3, and I'm certain they'll all be great signings for Shifnal Town as well.
And then, have you got to know some of the lads who played for Shifnal last year?
I already knew a few lads that were at Shifnal last season. I'm speaking to them more now. I've retained a couple, being Kane Lewis and Lewis Jarman. I'm still speaking to some now. You know, a few are going their separate ways. I wish them all the best and hope they have a good season, you know. But still speaking to a few of the lads now. Hopefully we can get some over the line this week. And like I say, working hard to get the lads to stay.
And those people who got a glimpse of the William Kenyon Slaney match, are those players who played in that players that you're hoping to get over the line this season?
Yes, mate. The majority of them lads that were there in that game, mate, are hoping to be in my squad for next season.
Fantastic, exciting times ahead. And do you want to talk a bit about your day job, Connor? Because you work for a company called Telford Scaffolding Services.
Yeah, so Telford Scaffolding Services is a company that my dad started up, I think, about 12 years ago now. You know, just started up, one wagon, little company, and he's become to grow probably the biggest company in Shropshire now. So,
yeah, whenever I drive to work, I always see a TSS van.
Yeah, mate, he's just grew and grew and grew, and he's done really well for himself, mate, and the company's doing well. So.
And do any of the lads that play for you work for the Scaffs as well?
Well, Joe Cuff actually works for
us,
so
right,
Joe Cuff scaffolds. I have had a couple of lads that have played for me on a Sunday and whatnot before that have worked for me on the scaffold. So yeah, there is a few lads that are there working for TSS as well, mate.
Excellent. And out of interest, so you've obviously took up the role at Shifnal. Are you still going to be continuing your role with Telford Scaffs on a Sunday, or is that going to come to an end?
I will be standing down as manager at Telford Scaffolding.
Yeah.
If the club is still going to carry on and remain going, I will help out and back the club and help them doing everything. But in terms of me managing it, TSS, I will be standing down as manager at TSS this season.
And what's your feeling on players who play for Shifnal playing on a Sunday? Are you happy with that, or is that something that's up for negotiation?
That's up to them, mate. If they keep themselves fit and they want to go and play Sunday football, then they can go and play Sunday football. So
yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah, Connor, thanks very much for joining us. I want to wish you every success at the club. I really do think it's going to work well for you and us as a club. And best of luck.
Thank you very much, mate. Hopefully I can bring success to Sheffield Town.